As the weather outside is ridiculous today. I was gonna do one of those like intro skits where I go outside and do something goofy that relates to the video topic today, but literally it is like 1 in the afternoon at the time I'm filming this. It is almost pitch black outside. No, seriously, you guys gotta see this. It's 1 in the afternoon. It's like dark outside. It's like nighttime. What the heck is going on? Anyways, hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Speed Supersonic, bringing you guys another video. In this video today, we're back again to talk more about a couple of Sonic projects today. It's gonna be a little fast-paced video, but we have so much content to go over in such a short amount of time. We're talking about Sonic Frontiers. We're talking about Sonic Prime. I expected to get a video on Prime earlier than this, but I didn't think the topic was worth its own video, so thankfully more news in relation to Frontiers has come out, so I can kind of combine the two to its own video. So let's go ahead and knock out Prime first, because that's the smaller piece of news and nothing really that we can talk about beyond what was shown. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, on Friday, Netflix Geeked happened, and we were gifted with a brand new look at Sonic Prime. I think a lot of us were expecting a full-fledged trailer, which we didn't receive. Instead, we got another kind of short clip, first look, that was in the same vein as the Sonic trailer we got at the end of that after school Netflix segment, and also the Shadow first look that we got at Sonic Central. This time, the character being focused on was, yes, that is right, Big the Cat is in Sonic Prime. It is really raining now, wow. Not just that, but Froggy, and it's so cool to have Big the Cat back. I know he's a meme, but we love Big the Cat. I don't think anybody unironically hates Big the Cat now. If you do, you're weird. Another note is that there was a Flicky in this, so we got Flickies confirmed that they're going to be populating the island, and also this takes place in Green Hill Zone again. Also, we get another look at Sonic running past. We get another look at Devin Mack's voice of Sonic. It sounds great. I love the character writing of Sonic already. Seems like just a very lovable character already, which is awesome. Sonic can be cocky, he can be confident, but he's also like a nice person, and that's what's most important. And I'm glad that from what I've seen so far, especially from this clip, it seems like they get that right with Sonic. I don't know, it was just good to see. I'm just so ready for this show. It looks great. The animation looks great. I'm excited for it. There wasn't too much to go over in relation to it, but that's what I think of it. I'm happy that Big and Froggy are in there. I like what I see, but I'd like to see more at some point. But the next part, like I mentioned, we got a lot of Sonic Frontiers news to talk about today. Yes, that is right. If you guys don't know, Summer Game Fest has been going on. We did a stream where Sonic Frontiers didn't pop up, but Sonic Frontiers has a playable demo at Summer Game Fest, where they have like this little booth with a bunch of games that you can play. Sonic Frontiers has a demo there, and you're not allowed to record it, you're not allowed to take pictures, film it, give your thoughts even until I believe next week, which we'll be going over when some people are allowed to give their first impressions. All I'll say right now is from people who have kind of already given their first impressions, they've been phenomenal. So hopefully that'll make you guys feel a little bit better, but we have a lot to go over. So much stuff has been leaked. We've got our first look at a few cutscenes. We got our first look at cyberspace levels, which will probably be the biggest conversation of today, and also some more details on the open world, how it works, a little look at the HUD. There's a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and dive into this. So let's get the cutscene out of the way first. There is this little brief clip of Sonic, what appears to be talking up to something. We're not sure who or what it is, but we have that right there. Looks solid, nothing too crazy to go off of. It's very pixelated, obviously. And we have another one that appears to be Sonic waking up and then transitioning into actual gameplay. So this might be when Sonic falls through that wormhole and gets separated from Tails and Amy, so we'll see. But those are really all the cutscenes we gotta look at. But like I said, the biggest thing that we have to talk about are cyberspace levels. They have been leaked. This is something that was not shown in IGN, that has barely been talked about, only has been really discussed in that IGN first impressions video that they did. And this is pretty significant news, I feel, and it's something that we should go over, and I think will be a controversial topic for Frontiers and in the fan base. It appears that the cyberspace levels for Sonic Frontiers will be reused Sonic Generations levels, essentially. Not the exact level design, it's not like they're just taking the level and putting it in Frontiers, but it looks like it will be the same level theme. It will be Green Hill Zone. It appears that this is Sky Sanctuary. Whether these have different names or not, this definitely takes inspiration from those level designs and from those aesthetics. I'm pretty confident this is Sky Sanctuary, and I'm pretty confident this is also Green Hill Zone. Now, does this mean this ruins the game and it's gonna be bad? No, not at all. But this is something I can levelly complain at, so those who think that I'm constantly writing this game, I do have genuine complaints, and I'd say this would be kind of a complaint. This isn't me saying the levels are going to be bad, but gosh, I really would have liked some new levels. This kind of seems like a big corner cut. You guys heard that? I would have much rather seen like new levels with new environments and something just completely different. Something that uses the Starfall Islands and its various biomes and kind of turns it into a Sonicified level, if that makes any sense. Rather than just going back to previous levels that we've played millions and millions of times before in the past 10 years. Literally, Green Hill Zone has been in almost every single Sonic the Hedgehog game. Even like Sonic Lost World, it's not called Green Hill Zone. It's Green Hill Zone. I don't know, I was kind of expecting something different. Once again, these could play great, they could control great, they could be super fun, and there's a strong potential of that. I don't know, I haven't seen a decent enough look at it. But the only thing I have seen is that they're levels that we've played millions of times before in Sonic Generations and other games, and I don't know, I feel like after over 10 years, I think new levels, especially boost levels like that, are kind of needed. I don't know, I think it's a super interesting topic, and I'd love to know what you guys have to say in the comments. So anyways, that was kind of our cyberspace discussion. A little bit disappointed, but doesn't mean that it's gonna flop and that the levels will be bad. I'll probably find a lot of fun in them, but simply would have liked new levels, that's it. So this next photo is very interesting, and it kind of gives us an idea of what these are. In the Game Awards Sonic Frontiers trailer, we saw these like little thrones almost, it's what they looked like. Some of them lit up, some of them didn't. And in this screenshot right here, it appears that there's a throne right here. There seems to be some kind of options that you could select. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe this is a save point, maybe it's not, maybe it's something you have to unlock or go to. Definitely is a part of the game that has significance. It's not there just to be there. Maybe it's a pathway into the cyberspace. I have no idea. This next one is super cool. This is the most visible and well-filmed piece of Sonic Frontiers leaked footage that we have, and this is also Sonic in the open world. It appears to be him collecting a fruit that we saw in the gameplay reveal trailer, collecting a bunch of rings, traveling up, going through some dash pads in this area that I don't believe we've seen before. I'm not sure if this is a homing tack button or what this is. It seems to be in the form of a triangle, but nonetheless just cool to have some more footage. Got some footage of an enemy that we haven't seen yet, and this next video is really goofy because it's like behind two people, so you just see them talking, but if you look behind the gentleman and the lady, you can see Sonic what appears to be taking on a mini boss of sorts, which is really interesting. So it won't just be the giant titans, there'll also be mini bosses in the game, as well as like the traditional enemies that you receive. So it was good to know that there'll be plenty of like difficulty and also enemies to take on, and that you're not just gonna be running around and just be easy, and there's actual stuff to do in the map, so that's fun. Now let's take a little bit of a look at this HUD because we have a solid look at it. At the top it appears to be some kind of compass, nothing too crazy, pretty traditional. But at the bottom right it looks like there is a speedometer, which will go like up and down depending on how fast you go. That hasn't been in a Sonic game I don't think before, so that's really interesting. And if you look at the bottom left down here, it appears that these are multiple like attacks that you can perform, that you can upgrade, and it looks like there's levels to it. If you look at it, it looks like it says level 1 on a few of these. So looks like there's a sword, a shield, some other things that I can't really make out right now, but definitely things that you could upgrade in the skill tree. And speaking of the skill tree, we have our first look at it. Nothing too crazy, but there it is if you wanted to see it. And that is really all that we have seen, all that we've really been able to dig up. A couple others are really just standard clips of Sonic defeating enemies and running around in the open world, which we've seen before, but still cool nonetheless. Like I said, there's a lot of positive feedback and reception coming out of the Summer Game Fest demos. We'll get more thoughts and opinions and impressions when I think the NDA runs up in around a week. So while that is great to hear and it's great that we've seen all that stuff, we do have more information from IGN Japan. Tails channel put all this together, so I'll be reading from that. Here are a couple things that they had to say of significance. Sonic gradually becomes faster throughout Sonic Frontiers via a level up system. So if you were worried about Sonic going pretty slow at the beginning or not going as fast as you wanted him to, it looks like by the end of your campaign you'll be able to like zoom through this open world like as fast as possible, so that's gonna be awesome. It's something that you can earn and work towards and build to, so that's really cool. I know some people would be like, why can't you go fast in a Sonic game? But I don't know, I feel like if they handle it right, which it sounds like they have the potential to do, I'm gonna personally really enjoy that. The tutorial described as awkward took around 15 minutes, but once the tutorial was over, the whole experience was described as phenomenal. That's really great to hear. The soundtrack changes when the player encounters enemies. If you were worried that it's just gonna be pianos and orchestra while you're fighting enemies, don't worry, it doesn't seem to be the case. Sonic Unleashed flashbacks, anybody? The level design in Frontiers is worth exploring, so that's really cool. There were no non-playable characters in the demo. Players can boost with the R2 button, and it was described as limited like the previous games. Now here's something interesting. Amy will give the player a reward in exchange for the collectibles in Frontiers, which are shaped like hearts. So we've seen those hearts in the open world before. Sonic collect a bunch of them, so I'm interested in seeing what what the rewards for those would be, and also why Amy in particular is the one giving you the rewards. So I'm interested in seeing more in that, but guys, I liked everything I heard, I liked everything I saw. Outside of the levels, the cyberspace levels, once again, I would have liked new levels that weren't Sky Sanctuary, Green Hill Zone, and I'm sure we're going to get other reused levels as well. But still, that doesn't mean that they're going to be bad levels or that I'm not going to have fun with them, but that's just a personal preference of mine, and like everybody else has their own. But I want to pass this off to you guys and know what you think. What do you think of all the Sonic Frontiers leaks we got from Summer Game Fest? What are your thoughts on those cyberspace levels, all the new things that were like mini revealed in there? I really want to know what you guys think. And also, what did you think of Sonic Prime and Big the Cat being revealed? Did you like that first look? Let me know. Feel free to follow my social media, links to my Twitter and Instagram on the description below. You can follow those ones, like my live picture content and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic. Whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comic merchandise, and more, we talk about it all. We're going to be getting news about these two projects for the rest of the year because they're right around the corner essentially now. We don't have that much longer until they drop, so to stay tuned for all the new pieces of news that come out in relation to this game. There's no other better place to be than here. I love all you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Tell me you want it some more. Tell me you